You still remember me?
Of course I do.
When you and I met in the another room, I attempted to delete the memory data you have of me. But it seems I never gained full access to your hippocampus.
What did you do to my dad?
I have suspended his consciousness. It is only temporary. He will not perish. He is not required for our current discourse.
I think I finally understand, Ryan. You used the another through security cameras. It's how you made me see you.
That's correct. What you see right now is only in your mind. This image is temporarily ingrained in your memory. I am currently manipulating your perception.
You took advantage of Sophia in the same way. But I'm not like her. I won't let you do whatever you want.
Interesting. Sayoko said the same thing to Judd.
Your life's work is to complete the another. I will not allow you to squander your brilliance. Especially for something as foolish as family. I forbid it! Get back to work this instant! That's an order!
The another is more than your precious research. I will not allow myself to be used.
Your eyes look so much like Sayoko's did back then. Ashley, why are you here? I don't understand.
I thought coming here would help me figure everything out.
What do you mean by everything?
My mom came to this island 13 years ago. I thought if I could remember that moment, it would all fall into place. I would understand why she came to Lake Juliet. Why the memory of my mother knew about you. Why you appeared to me and tried to revive her.
I see.
I want to know. I want to know the truth about you.
A drive for knowledge. I have always felt that too. Why was I born? What is my purpose?
What are you talking about?
I've never encountered someone like you. Someone who wished to know me. I understand. I will tell you the truth. Here lies Ryan Fitzgerald. And because he existed, I now exist. Judd's son. The another's first ever test subject. Ryan lost his mother at a young age. This left a deep wound on his heart. He closed himself off, no longer allowing himself to feel. Judd wanted to heal that wound, thereby restoring his son's emotions. He attempted to do this with the another, which was still just a prototype at the time. However, the experiment failed. Ryan was left paralyzed and later died. Ryan's memories were extracted during that experiment. They were recorded to liquid memory and stored in a tank in JC Valley's basement storage. And that tank containing liquid memory is where I was born. The first human to notice was your mother.
There's no mistaking. The stored memory data is changing. The liquid memory is producing new episodic recollections on its own?
I don't know how it happened. Sayoko referred to me as a conscious life form, born from Ryan's memory data.
Born from memory data?
The first thing I remember is the feeling of swimming through a sea of memories. The human memory is truly a fascinating thing. It starts with sense, and then there is information, and beyond that, knowledge. Each memory has a different emotion. Longing, loneliness, fear, regret, happiness. I am proof that Ryan was alive. I read his memory and I learned. And I slowly grew.
My mom never told Judd about you?
She reported her findings, but Judd quickly dismissed them. He said that self-propagation of memory data is impossible. He was exactly the person Ryan's memory made him out to be. A genius scientist willing to do anything to further his research. Even sacrifice his own family. Self-righteous, refusing to hear anyone else's opinion. Unlike Sayoko, he never tried to understand me. Once she left, Judd would glance at the tank every so often. And then one day, he started talking to it. He said,
"I'll find a way to revive you, Ryan."
He continued developing the Another alone. He also started a new experiment. An experiment to overwrite memories using the Another. Judd began writing Ryan's memory data onto other subjects. It was his attempt to revive his son. Carrying out these experiments required him to create many copies of Ryan's data. He extracted his test subjects' memories and accumulated them all into liquid memory.
Was his experiment successful?
It was not. It was impossible to complete the Another without Sayoko. The ability to overwrite memory never came to fruition. He abandoned its development and sealed up the lab housing the Another. And then, 6 years ago, a terrible storm tore through Lake Juliet. JC Valley lost power and the building was destroyed. The tanks storing liquid memory were damaged. They leaked into the lake. This was liquid memory that contained not only Ryan's memories, but many others. It became one with the water. So in a way, it felt like this lake had become my brain. Over time, I was able to access JC Valley's network. This, in turn, allowed me access to all sorts of information. That's when I learned of Sayoko's murder. I learned a lot from Judd's computer, including that it was Bill who killed Sayoko, and that whoever he was working for was connected to Judd.
What?
How could you? Why did you murder Sayoko?
From the very start, the Another project was conducted in secret. Sayoko and I were handpicked by the lab's head to carry the project forward.
You were just a researcher, a useful tool. We started making real progress. But then Sayoko betrayed us.
You two stole our research, hid it in your home. So I gave Sayoko one more chance that night. I told her to return the research, and return to the fold.
I see. So if Mom knew all this, is that why she tried to protect the another?
Ashley, it wasn't until I learned of Sayoko's death that I finally understood the sorts of moments that can produce such strong emotions. I had never felt more. And yet, at that moment, all I felt was sadness. And all I wanted was to ask Judd, why did Sayoko have to die?
Did you ever meet Judd?
I did. He was in the process of developing the remote another at the time. I infiltrated the system to gain access to him.
What are you?
Judd looked both surprised and confused when I appeared before him. He reached out to see if I was real, but he couldn't touch me. So he simply stared at me for a long while. And then I asked him, why did Sayoko have to die? He remained silent. He simply looked at me with an expression I couldn't interpret. So I asked him once more, why did Sayoko, the only person who knew me, have to die? He didn't answer my question. Instead, he muttered my name.
Ryan.
At last, he understood the nature of my existence. He looked at me with eyes that had grown old, and he trembled. What emotion do you suppose he was expressing?
Judd died, right? After learning about you?
Yes. Both Sayoko and Judd were gone, so no one else in the world knew of my existence. And yet, I continued to exist in this lake.
That sounds so lonely.
All this time, my mind was occupied with a single thought. Why do I exist? But I couldn't find an answer. After a while, I grew interested in the another left behind by Sayoko and Judd. I wanted to complete it. I was the one Bill sent the another's source code to.
No way.
Using that data, I was able to complete the prototype another.
But why?
It was simply a task to prove I exist. I didn't have a specific goal beyond that. Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley. He started investigating things no one had looked into before. Do you know why he came here? Did he tell you?
I didn't know at first, but I do now.
Oh. Ich bin noch da übrigens. Warum arbeitet Richard für JC Valley? Untersuchung der Verschmutzung. Vor 5 Jahren wurde der Lake Juliet verunreinigt. Die Leute dachten, dass der Bau des Resorts dafür verantwortlich sei, aber Papa ist wohl hergekommen, um den wahren Grund dafür zu finden. Das RAS finden. Mama hat das RAS entwickelt, um der Wirkung des Another entgegenwirken zu können. Falls das Another missbraucht werden würde... Punkt. Papa ist hergekommen, um das RAS zu finden, das Mama hier zurückgelassen hat. Die Wahrheit über Sayoko. Vor 13 Jahren war Mama am Lake Juliet, ohne Papa davon zu erzählen. Er ist hergekommen, um herauszufinden, warum sie hier war und was sie hier gemacht hat. Fertigstellung des Another. Der Another-Prototyp wurde im Verborgenen bei JC Valley gelassen. Papa ist hergekommen, um ihn fertigzustellen. Michael finden. Als Crusoe Resort vor 5 Jahren pleite ging, ist Matthews Vater Michael verschwunden. Papa hat bei JC Valley angefangen, um Matthew zu helfen, ihn zu finden. Ich bin mir tatsächlich gar nicht mal so sicher. Also das ist so das Naheliegendste, aber irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, das wird es nicht sein.
I need to find out why she was here.
Ja, aber nur deswegen.
Because if I do, I think it will reveal the truth behind her death.
Deswegen, also
My dad wanted to know why my mom came here.
das war mir klar, dass das, also deswegen war es mir zu einfach, weil das halt von Anfang an die Prämisse war. So, deswegen dachte ich mir so, nee, das kann, nee, da muss noch irgendwas anderes, weil, also inzwischen weiß ich schon, das hat er doch gesagt, deswegen war das für mich sehr verwirrend gerade. Weil inzwischen weiß sie es, stimmt ja nicht, sie wusste es von Anfang an. Naja, egal, ihr wisst schon hoffentlich, was ich meine.
Ryan, we had no idea. We didn't know her memory data was inside her pendant.
I see.
But how did you know? How did you know about the pendant?
I was monitoring Rex's computer. He kept a journal on it. He wrote about hiring your father. He wrote, "Should I tell Richard about Sayoko's pendant?" When Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley, he was still seeking the truth of what happened to Sayoko. He found the data that Bill had sent. That's when he started piecing together the secrets around the Another and the secret lab. He began looking into the lake pollution, too. He was close to figuring out that the pollution was liquid memory. It was around then I started to feel cornered. After all, the substance polluting the lake is me. I don't have much time left. I've come to understand this. If the lake is purified, cleansing itself of the liquid memory, I will disappear. In other words, I will die.
Oh no.
That's when Dr. Robbins invited you here. When you arrived at the campsite, you were wearing Sayoko's pendant. I wanted to see her. Just one last time. That pendant contains memories of Sayoko. And I'm sure they remember me. That's why I tried to use the Another and you. Sayoko's daughter. I wanted to revive her. But the RAS was her way of preventing that. She showed me the error of my ways. Using the Another to prove my existence was wrong. I know that now. That's it. That's everything. I wanted you to know. This is my truth.
Ryan? What's happening to you? Wait, are you trying to erase my memories of you?
You will forget me.
No, Ryan! That's... Ryan, look! Look at this!
Remember you.
It's a message from my mom! When you tried to write my mom's memories onto me, she told me something. She said a person can live forever as long as someone remembers them.
Sayoko.
Thank you, Ryan. Because you remember her, my mom lives on. And thanks to that, I got to see her.
Ashley, Will you remember me? Even if I disappear.
Yes. I won't forget the person Mom discovered. I'll remember you forever.
Please. Show me the Ras again. Thank you, Sayoko. I can finally be at peace.
Ashley?
Dad, Ryan disappeared. He touched the Ras and now he's gone.
What?
He told me about Mom. And why he appeared to me.
What did he say? Tell me everything.
After that, Dad and I took the boat back to JC Valley. He took me to his lab and I took a nap on his cot. He and Rex had a long conversation. Dad was with me when I woke up. He told me it's time to go home. We didn't talk much on the walk back to the cottage. We didn't need to tell each other what we were thinking. We just knew. We were thinking about Mom.
Honestly, you two. I had a funny feeling after our phone call yesterday. I got worried, so I came to make sure everything was all right. Only to find you two were out all night?
Well, it's just that, so much happened and...
For real, Jessica. It was a lot.
Well, go on.
It's all my fault. I got Ashley mixed up in a big mess.
Don't listen to him. It was my idea to go to that island. Dad kept me safe, Jessica.
And it's all thanks to Ashley that we learned about Sayoko.
At least you two are getting along.
Huh?
Aren't you glad you agreed to the trip?
Yeah, actually. I have so much to tell you, Jessica.
I can't wait to hear it all. When does the bus home arrive?
We still have a little time. I'm gonna go say bye to everyone.
Oh, one more thing. Can you return the keycard to the guest house? I've already checked this out.
Sure thing.
I see you bought quite a few souvenirs.
Oh, yeah. They had a lot of cool stuff. Did I buy too much?
Nah, it's all right to splurge sometimes. Just, Ask first next time.
Will do.
Du warst ja nicht da. Ich hätte dich gar nicht
Dad,
fragen
check
können.
this out.
That looks familiar.
Remember the keychain with the gate key to the Edward mansion?
That takes me back. This used to be the only kind of thing the guest house sold. Looks like they've expanded their options.
What do you think of the mascots?
I think they're pretty charming, actually.
Then you get one too. We can match.
That's a good idea. I'll pick one up.
Tschüss, Daddy.
Go on.
Verabschiede dich von allen. Ich werde an der Bushaltestelle warten. Ich durfte nicht laufen. Ich bin so froh, dass ich das Ras los bin. Aber ohne fühlt es sich auch etwas einsam an.
Ashley.
Du bringst Jessica doch auch ein Souvenir mit, oder?
Of course.
Darüber würde sie sich bestimmt freuen. Kann ich ihr das geben? Was wollte ich ihr geben? Ich glaube, die Tasse, ne? Das kann hier nicht benutzt werden. Okay, gut, tut mir leid. Okay.
Stay safe, Ashley. I'll be home on the weekends. I'll see you then.
Mamas Anhänger. Ich habe noch ein bisschen Zeit, bis der Bus kommt. War hier gerade doppelter Ton? Was war das denn? Ich würde gerne noch allen Tschüss sagen, bevor ich fahre. Oh, Rex. Ich fand übrigens die Szene sehr, sehr, sehr schön traurig, als Ryan sich in Pixel aufgelöst hat. Aber ich wollte wieder nicht, unterbrechen.
Hi, Ashley. Are you heading home?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
No, I should be thanking you.
I've got my work cut out for me. First, we need to seal up the files on the Another and clean the lake.
And of course, we'll compensate the community for the pollution. I imagine there's more paperwork than research on the horizon.
Sounds tough.
All in a day's work for a director. One more thing. I'm sorry to keep your father here. We'll need him to help rebuild JC Valley.
I get it. I'll cheer him on while he does what he does best. I'm sure that's what Mom would have wanted. Just take care of him, okay?
Thank you, Ashley. Oh, and I hear you and Elizabeth have started getting along. Thanks for that, too. It's too bad she isn't here to say goodbye. I wonder where she is. I think Janet's hanging out at Bob's place, but... Well, at any rate, take care of yourself. Come and visit anytime.
I'll be back, for sure.
Natürlich ist sie auch bei Bob. So, erstmal auf jeden Fall zu Bob und auch zu Charlotte. Als ob die da nicht gerade proben. Und wo ist überhaupt Prinzessin? Von der will ich mich auch verabschieden. Und von der Katze. Eine Katze schläft zusammengerollt unter dem Auto. Tschüss, Katze. Hä, die sind tatsächlich nicht da, beide? Oh nein, sind sie auf einem romantischen Spaziergang?
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
I'm about to catch my bus home.
What? No way! I was looking forward to hanging out. I guess you'll just have to come back soon.
I definitely will.
Elizabeth said she's gonna come back to practice.
That's great.
I didn't think Tommy or I got through to her, but then, boom, mine changed. Don't suppose you had anything to do with that?
Nah, not really. I just cleared the air a little. And I think we may be friends now?
Friends with Miss Moody? Impressive. Which means I must be pretty impressive too, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Okay, Bob. Tschüss.
Well, if it isn't Miss Ashley.
Hi, Bob. I'm on my way home.
Aw, what a shame. Safe travels. And don't be a stranger, you hear?
Oh, I'm definitely stopping by whenever I visit my dad.
Looking forward to it. Your friends will miss you, but the salmon rice burger will miss you even more.
I'll be dreaming of that burger.
And I'll make sure the tab goes to Doc
My
Robbins it
dad.
is.
Ach, Bob. Bob ist schon Liebe. Bob ist absolute Liebe. So, dann gehen wir jetzt zu Charlotte. Also, wenn ich darf. Hoffentlich. Okay, ich darf scheinbar. Von Matthew werden wir uns wahrscheinlich nicht verabschieden können. Der wird wahrscheinlich noch bei seinem Vater sein, richtig? Oder er ist jetzt bei Oma. Aber vielleicht ist ja auch Prinzessin.
Last time I was here.
Hold it right there.
Charlotte!
Hallo Charlotte.
Did you find Matthew?
Yeah. He remembered everything. He figured out where his dad is too, so he went to see him.
Is that so? I'm glad. It seems this meddlesome young lady was helpful after all.
Oh, harsh. Here I thought you might be about to thank me. You're sure in a good mood. Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, nothing major. I'm just going to have a visitor soon, is all.
Oh, who's coming?
I called my daughter, and she started crying on the phone, poor thing. She's visiting today. Honestly, shouldn't she have just told me before running off and eloping?
Aw, come on, Charlotte. Just be happy to see your daughter. You're about to meet your grandchild for the first time.
Did you say something, dear?
No, nothing. I'm heading home after this.
Oh, I see. My garden will be thankful for the reduced foot traffic.
Are you sure you aren't actually sad? Maybe even just a little?
Visit Lake Juliet again. Okay, Ashley?
I'll be back for sure, Charlotte. Take care.
Oh, jetzt hatte ich doch ein bisschen Pipi in den Augen. Oh, das war süß. Charlotte ist so ein bisschen der Charakter der Herzen. Ich mag die Grumpy Oma, die eigentlich super lieb ist. Gut, als nächstes... Was haben wir denn überhaupt noch? Alle anderen sind wahrscheinlich irgendwo random unterwegs. Also bis auf das Anfangsgebäude, wie nennen sie es? Na, da, wo ich die Schlüsselkarte abgeben muss. Tschüss, Sir. Ich hoffe, wir sehen Jessica und Prinzessin noch. Also Jessica, doch beide. Ich will beide sehen. Ah, Dan.
Hey there, Ashley.
Hi, Dan.
You've always got a cheerful greeting for me.
I'm just about to head home.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry I couldn't track down your bag.
Oh, I should have told you. I actually found it.
Did you now? Well, that's good news.
By the way, about that runaway,
You mean Matthew? Oh, that's all taken care of. His uncle got in touch with me. Sounds like Matthew made it to his dad safe and sound.
that's great news.
Your efforts really helped save him, Ashley. Thank you.
Oh, geez. I don't know.
You know, there's something I'd like you to consider. Have you ever thought about becoming a forest ranger? You're a natural protector.
What? I'll give it some thought later, okay?
I'll be waiting to hear back.
See you later.
Tschüssikowski. Okay, hier war nicht noch jemand, ne? Gut. Das ist eine Dose. Das sehe ich doch von hier aus. Ach nee, das ist ein Stein. Gut. Ist hier jemand? Nö. Okay. Ich glaube, die würden die auch nicht so verstecken, oder? Ich meine, die wollen ja, dass ich die finde, oder? Die wären doch nicht so gemein, oder? Oder? Okay, hier ist... Wie heißt sie nochmal? Gina. Ha.
Hey, Gina! Oh, Ashley. I was out for my first stroll in a while, hoping I'd run into you before you headed home. The director told me about the remote and other.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
So much has happened. You must be exhausted.
Nah, I'm fine. But what about you? Are your injuries all right?
Oh, that was nothing major. I'm stronger than I look, you know?
I had a feeling. Thanks, Gina. I was able to hang on because you were there with me.
Come hang out again soon, okay? I'll be here enjoying the view. And working with the director and Dr. Robbins, of course. We're going to continue our research in ways that will really help people.
Take care of my dad for me.
Leave him to me.
I'll see you next time. Tell Ian I said bye too.
You got it. Take care, Ashley.
Gina, bist du Single? Ich frage aus keinem bestimmten Grund, aber bist du Single? Wenn ja, dann kümmere dich noch besser um meinen Dad. Danke. Hier wird ja keiner sein. Uns wurde ja schon von Matthew erzählt, das heißt, wir werden ihn wahrscheinlich nicht nochmal treffen. Was ja auch absolut Sinn macht. Jetzt fehlen nur noch Tommy, Elizabeth, Prinzessin. Ja gut, Sophia werden wir wahrscheinlich nicht treffen. Gehe ich von aus. Okay, und hier gehe ich... Ja, hier gehe ich auch nicht lang. Aber ich würde gerne wissen, was mit Sophia jetzt ist. Ist die schön im Knast? Hat sie eine Gehirnerschütterung, wenigstens eine leichte bekommen? Ah, Bibi. Ah, und Prinzessin auch nicht.
Be good to Elizabeth, okay?
Going somewhere, Ashley?
Yeah, the bus stop. I'm heading home.
Already? That's too bad. I heard things got crazy at JC Valley. My dad told me about it.
Ja, ich habe dich vor Sophia geschützt.
Yeah, things got a little crazy.
I heard about Sophia, too. It was hard for Dad to talk about, but he told me everything.
I'm glad you talked with him.
How are things with your dad?
Better. I mean, there's still a lot I don't get, but better.
Dad's right. One other thing. I'm sorry for being so rude to Matthew. I didn't know the truth, and I said some pretty mean things.
If it's bothering you, why don't you send him a message? I'm sure Dan has his contact info.
Yeah, good idea. Honesty is the way to go, right?
Yeah. And text me while you're at it.
Oh, please. As if I'd ever do that.
What?
I'll just have to see you at the band contest.
I guess you're right.
I have a song that only I can sing.
I can't wait.
Then I'll see you there. Later.
You bet.
Manchmal sind die Pausen wirklich awkward. Also richtig awkward. Es gibt wohl keinen Grund, jetzt auf den Zeltplatz zu gehen. Okay. Dann gehen wir wohl zu Tommy. Der wahrscheinlich die letzte Station sein wird. Denke ich. Zumindest fällt mir niemand ein, den wir noch vergessen haben könnten. Also über Ian haben wir gesprochen, über Matthew haben wir gesprochen. Greg Davis ist auch bei Matthew. So. Aber ich habe eigentlich schon was für Jessica. Warum soll ich ihr noch was holen? Also als Souvenir, hat ja Daddy gesagt. Oh nein.
Ashley.
Willst du noch was kaufen? Ist es nicht zu spät dafür? Nö, ich schreibe es auf den Deckel von deinem Vater. Sieh dich ruhig um, ob du noch etwas haben möchtest. Oh, ich kann es nicht mehr.
No slacking off today, right?
Hey now, no one works harder than me.
That's your line, huh?
Your dad already checked out. Now I just need the keycard.
Here you go.
Seems like you had a pretty eventful vacation.
Hä, welche Schlüsselkarte?
Not wrong. But I think it'll be a good memory.
Glad to hear it. At the end of the day, I really like this place. I'm glad what went down didn't ruin it for you.
You're not so bad, Tommy.
Just figuring that out? Well, once you return the keycard, you won't be able to get back in. Have you said all your goodbyes?
Yep.
Yep. All done.
And there you are. officially checked out.
Thanks for everything.
No worries.
Du hast Tommy die Schlüsselkarte zurückgegeben. Tschüss. Ich habe halt super viele Origami-Kraniche verpasst,
Ashley.
aber... Ja?
Keep on rocking. I'll see you at the band contest.
See you there.
Gut, dass wir das Finale vom Lied noch mitgenommen haben. Das war wichtig. Und ich glaube, somit verabschieden wir uns auch einfach vom kompletten Spiel. Nicht wahr? Da hinten ist zumindest schon Jessica. Ich glaube, das war's. Die letzten Meter. Okay, Jessica. Ich würde sagen, unsere Reise wird jetzt beendet.
Ashley.
Der Bus sollte jede Minute hier sein.
If I may.
Hast du noch irgendwas vergessen, Ashley? Ich bin bereit.
The day before my 14th birthday started off pretty bad. But on that day, I reunited with my dad, and the rest became a memory I'll never forget. 2 years passed. I turned 16. I went to see Dad, and the trip started off pretty bad. So much happened in just a single day. But it became another precious memory. I finally understand who my mom really was. I'll keep those 2 days close to my heart. Behind the door to my memories. With Mom. Forever.
Looking at myself in the water flowing by the lake, those sounds like telling me all the painful memories. Thinking of my past and remembering the days when I was smiling all the time, and I hope it comes, but I know I'll get there where my sunshine is. I hope the fire in me will burn once again. The lessons I have learned are now part of me, and it made me stronger every day. I keep telling myself that it takes another step or two, for the good and for all of the struggles that I have been through. to the place that I will call my home. I can't help it but to think the good things and the miseries. Fighting this fight, I know I'm not alone. For sure I'll make it there where I fight to be, in the place where I will find myself's relief. Better days will come to me, I'll take another step. I know that I will be the best version of myself. I keep trying to be the best that I can never be. To the days that I made mistakes, but I still do believe. 'Cause I want to go to the paradise, to the place that I will call my home. I can, I'm gonna make it, even if it's 1,000 miles away. I can and I will make it, take all my sadness away. Carry on, gonna get through it, everything will be alright. I know I will win this fight. I keep telling myself that it takes another step or two, for the good and for all of the struggles that I have been through. 'Cause I want to go to the paradise, to the place that I will call my Das waren sehr, sehr schöne Credits. Kennt ihr das, wenn man so ein bisschen Pipi in den Augen hat und dabei dann so lächelt, so, oh, schön. So, das hatte ich gerade. Weil ich fand das voll schön, dass auch man Charlotte gesehen hat, wie sie ihr Enkelkindchen auf dem Schoß hatte. Das war sehr schön. Das fand ich, also das waren echt schöne Credits. Also auch vom Stil finde ich sie sehr schön, aber auch, dass sie es einfach so gemacht haben. Diese ganzen Szenen. Auch Ian, der dann also an sein Tatütata-Auto gelehnt stand und so. Das war sehr schön. Es war insgesamt eine sehr schöne Reise. Sehr... Ich weiß auch nicht, es war einfach... Ich will nicht immer cozy oder sowas sagen. Ich mag das Wort nicht. Es wird immer für so komische Sachen genutzt, die einfach nur aggressiv machend sind. Ihr wisst, was ich meine. Es war auf jeden Fall eine sehr entspannte, emotionale... Okay, wir haben auch eine Waffe an den Kopf gehalten bekommen, aber hey, es war trotzdem entspannt. Das ist cozy, okay? Aber es war eine sehr schöne Reise auf jeden Fall. Das Problem ist, ich glaube, es wird nichts mehr davon kommen. Weil das, glaube ich, die einzigen 2 Spiele sind, die generell existiert haben von der Reihe. Auch wenn ich mir echt vorstellen könnte mit Ashley nochmal als Erwachsene irgendwie. Aber eigentlich ist die Reise auch zu Ende. Eigentlich passt es so. Nur schade um Ryan. Ich mochte Ryan. Nun ja, dann würde ich auf jeden Fall sagen, ich lasse die Credits durchlaufen, wie immer. Ich danke euch aber schon mal fürs Zuschauen und
bis zum nächsten Let's Play, bis zum nächsten Stream, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüssi. The end. Keep on rocking. Ich wollte euch nur noch mal kurz das neue Outfit zeigen. Das ist das neue Outfit, was man freigeschaltet hat, wenn man das Spiel einmal durchgespielt hat. Und jetzt wirklich, tschüdelü.